Back to school season is here, and one thing that most parents don't realize is that the biggest struggle around this period is not usually about backpacks or uniform or lunch boxes, but is the real stress that come from the things we forget to prepare for. Think about the first Monday morning back to school, which usually like the bag and the lunch is packed already, the shoes are polished. On the outside, it looks like everything is ready and good to go, but then the child is dragging their feet. Maybe they are cranky, or maybe they are anxious about their new class or the new teacher. And before you know it, the whole morning is a mess. And I know a lot of parents can relate to this. That's because back to school preparations usually stops at the shopping list. We tick off the school supplies, but we forget the everyday things that actually make the transition smoother from the holiday even to the school season for the children and even for us as parents. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through four small but powerful things that we as parents will overlook and why they matter. Let's get into this video. Hello, live learners. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Chinoye, and here we talk about anything and everything parenting that will reduce your stress in this journey. So, if it sounds like something you will love, please go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss any of my videos. The first thing many of us parents forget to prepare for is our children's sleep and routine. See, during the break, or during the holiday, our children will stay up later and later each night, right? They are staying up watching TV, playing games, or just enjoying the break. And in the mornings, they sleep in sometimes until 9 a.m. or even 10 a.m. It's actually fine during the vacation, but then when school comes back around, we suddenly expect them to wake up as early as 5, 6, 6:30, get dressed, and be ready to go. That's a very big change for them, and it can take a while for the kids to get used to the new time. So you see them having tired mornings, they are dragging their feet while preparing, moving slowly, and they're even cranky while they are taking their breakfast. Some will even cry because they just don't want to get up. And honestly, as parents, we feel it too. Everything, we feel rushed, everybody is stressed. And by the time you leave the house, you're already tired even before the day even starts. Now you might be thinking, we are still on holidays, right? So I think it's early to fix bedtime. You still have time. So in this case, the best way to do it is to start small by small, like about 2 weeks before the school resumes. You can move your bedtime to 15 minutes earlier every few nights, and then you start waking them up a little earlier in the mornings. You can also bring back some small parts of school routine, like packing a bag or having them lay out clothes the night before, so that by the time the school resumes, the morning will feel easier to handle. When kids are well rested, when they have enough time to sleep, the mornings will definitely be calmer. They will even listen better, they will eat better, they will walk to school ready to learn. And when mornings are calmer for them, they are also calmer for you. The second thing that many parents forget to prepare for is the emotional preparation. That's the emotional prep. We spend so much time buying supplies, packing bags that we sometimes forget to check how our kids actually feel about going back to school. And let's be honest, new teachers, new classroom, even new classmates, and some of us are even going to a new school, or some of them are going to a new school, so it can be a big deal for them. Some get nervous about where they will sit or if they will make new friends. Others worry if the work will be too hard for this year. Even the confident kids can even feel a bit of stress before the first day. Now, maybe you've thought like, well, my child will be fine. Like when once they get there, they will be able to adjust. And sure, some kids will adjust quickly, but a simple 5 minute talk the night before will definitely make a world of difference for them. It doesn't have to be heavy talking or a formal talking. It could be a quick bedtime chat like, okay, what are you most excited about tomorrow? Is there anything making you feel nervous? Or you could even do a little role play of something simple like practicing how you say hello to a new friend or a teacher. It will help ease the nerves of your child. So this small conversation will give children a chance to let out their worries instead of carrying them in silence. And when they feel hard, they step into the school calmer and even more confident and ready to take on the day. So yes, you might be thinking about that new lunchbox that you want to buy for them, but at the end of the day, your kids want to feel like you know what's going on inside their heads. The third thing many parents forget to prepare for is the practical side, and I'm referring to the logistics. You may have bought the uniform, the shoes, the bag, the books, but have you checked the little details that actually make first week easier? Like things like, have you confirmed that the school fees or whatever fees you need to pay have been cleared? Have you labeled your child books and their uniform or their belongings generally? Do you know about the timetable? Or do you know if there are new requirements from the school? These are things that usually cause stress on the first week. You think everything is ready, and then you get to school and discover that there's a new requirement or a new fee, like one extra notebook you need to buy, or textbook, or a project fee that you did not even prepare for, or that there's something wrong with their uniform or shoes when they try to wear it. And I understand that it feels like there are more things to add to your list, but honestly, it's better to handle them now than face embarrassment or stress on the resumption day. I remember reading a post last year on Facebook about a mom who was complaining about a teenager who forgot to wash her food flasks the previous term. Like she came back from school the previous term and just dropped her lunchbox somewhere in the house and did not even remove the flags until the new term when they remembered that they were going to school and they had to look for the flag. So it's an eyesore for them. The mother was complaining bitterly. So why not spend few minutes before school? Resume and confirm all these things. Confirm payment. Check your child's timetable. Check that you have labeled your books. Make sure the uniform, the shoes, and other school items are in order. It's simple, but it will save you from last minute rushing around. Once the logistics are settled, morning will be very smooth for you, and both you and your children can start the term with peace of mind. I would love to share a video that goes over the important things that parents should keep in mind, especially if your child is about to start school for the very first time. So turn up your notification if you won't want to miss out on this video. The fourth and the last thing that many parents forget to prepare for is ourselves. We are getting our children ready, we pack their bags, we iron their clothes, but what about us? When that much awaited Monday morning comes and we are rushing here and there looking for that missing form that we're supposed to fill, confused on what to prepare for lunch, or that keke or that okada that you plan to use is not showing up, or even that the school bus arrives earlier than you expected, and we're just rushing through the door, rushing, and we're not even dressed, we're half dressed, or we're looking for shoe polish, and the kids feel it. They pick up on our stress because it sets the tone for their day too. And what can you do? Why not just lay your clothes down aside, think of what you're going to prepare for them? In fact, set an alarm a little earlier so that you can have 10 minutes just to breathe in, get yourself, or even to even drink a quick cup of tea before preparation starts. But if you forget one of these, don't worry, you are not the only one. Every parent forgets something, one thing or the other, and that's okay. The good news is that it's never too late to adjust. Even the small changes today can make tomorrow a little easier. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Out of these four, which one do you usually forget? Kindly drop it in the comments. And don't forget to like this video. Also, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Because here I share simple, real life tips that will help you enjoy your parenting journey without the stress. So, as always, thank you for watching. Keep learning one day at a time. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.